Whimsy Stories Legacy Challenge. We are back with Celine, and today is a huge day. I am hoping that we are moving out from under this dang bridge today. Her face is exactly my feelings. I'm ready to get her on her own lot and building her own house. Oh my gosh, all these Halloween lights. Or is it Halloween? What is the holiday happening here? Why is it? I'm so confused. It's summer, but it's Halloween. Oh, okay. It's like the last day of summer. As you can see, Celine is ready to GTFO this place. I am too. You know, I loved this lot when we moved on to it. I love all of our little rats. I love our little quick showers with this bucket over here and all this trash, but I think we're all ready to see her move on to bigger and better things. Today we have $711 to start. We've got a gig going. She needs to finish that by Wednesday. We'll definitely do that. Girl needs to shave her legs. Let's actually take inventory on how her relationship with Blue is going. Well, clearly it's going very well. They are soulmates. They're neighbors. They have a steamy relationship or romance dynamic. They have amazing compatibility. She is very attracted to him. She's very satisfied in their relationship, and they are officially partners. This happened in the last episode during the Halloween party that we threw, so that was super fun. We had a little bit of a pregnancy scare, but I'm just gonna double check that is still, yeah, okay, we're not pregnant. I want to take a look and see how much it would cost her to move. I'm just gonna test this out really quick. Okay, so it would be $500 outside of the grace period. I think I'm gonna cheat that because I only have her, oh yeah, there's no utilities, so we can't use her phone. I only have her as like a rental unit here so that there could be other people like residing here, but it's not technically a rental unit, literally a bridge. So I think I would give her that $500 back if she had to pay that. Let's go ahead and travel to Blue's place and we will like see how much it would cost her to move onto this lot that I'm thinking of. I'm so excited to be back playing this. I had to take like a week and a half break from The Sims because I was out of town for work, which is why there was no Whimsy episode last week. Also, I started to get like what I thought was COVID, but I was just having migraines, a fever off and on. I'm on a rec softball league and I had that going on, so it's just been very hectic. I'm glad to be back. I just love Celine so much and I'm so excited to like keep continuing her story. She's probably one of my favorite Sims I have ever played with. Hello. Okay, come on in. They're all still in their Halloween costumes. He is, at least. Oh my god, that's so funny. I feel like Frankie would just love his little Hawaiian shirt. Oh, our Boo is up here. Look, she's still in her Halloween outfit too. I guess that was probably just last night. So actually disregard. Let's give him a little kiss. I know we literally just saw him, but it's fine. I guess we'll do a admire and kiss. And then we're going to chat with the client. Actually, I'm going to get everybody out of their Halloween costumes. It's like 7 p.m. the next day. I think it's time. You can go in your pajamas. You're in your pajamas. Maybe they just really liked our Halloween costumes. I mean, granted, they're all just like thrifted outfits, so who am I to judge? She's like, hey, babe, did you miss me? I missed you. Oh, they're perfect. Just ignore the height difference. Aw. I'm very excited for them to move out together. We're gonna ask. Hopefully he says yes. All right, so we're chatting with the client. Hopefully we can figure out what they want. She has a special connection with somebody nearby. She likes the music that's playing. Incredible. The chemistry between Celine and her lover is undeniable after that steamy and romantic kiss. Okay, now let's go to move household and see how much this lot costs. I'm pretty sure lots cost money, right? Like even if they're empty. Okay, so I thought this lot would be Oh my god, somebody already moved into it. It was empty for like the 10 minutes I've been recording. We're gonna have to move them out. It looks like it's $750. So why don't we get them both in like their cold weather wear, and she can bring Blue to the empty lot and be like, yeah, I was just thinking like maybe I could finally move out from under the bridge, and now that I have like a little bit of extra money, I can talk to the landowner and see if they would be willing to let me build here. And I think Blue would be like, I think it's at least worth asking. Obviously she wouldn't have the money to like buy the land, so maybe she would be able to talk them into just like letting her have it. This would be in the Conifer Station neighborhood, like where the old train station is. Let's take Blue and check it out. This is the lot that I'm hoping that Celine and perhaps Blue can move on to. As you can see, it's right across from the train station, so that would make it cheaper inherently, just because lot values tend to be cheaper near trains and things, and especially since it's pretty run down. The neighborhood is quite nice. These residents have actually done a really good job of already like making the neighborhood a really nice place. So it's a really cute neighborhood, and I think maybe she's a little nervous to like move in and build from the studs up, but that uncomfort would be worth changing her current situation. So this is where I'm thinking for her. There's a little basketball court across the street, some picnic tables. See what Blue thinks, because he needs to have a little bit of a say in it, especially if he is going to potentially move in with her. I'm gonna take this to assume that Blue is very on board with the idea of Celine moving into this lot, and maybe she will get the courage to ask him to move with her. So what are we all doing? Oh, we're going to nap. Okay, I guess we're gonna test out the neighborhood. All right, well, I'm gonna let her nap on her little bench and then we'll get out of here, but I think it's safe to say that they are very excited about this new adventure. All right, it is time for her to wake up. She didn't just nap. She literally spent the entire night on this bench. She does need to pee, so let's go ahead and do that. And then she is hungry. Is there something here? Ooh, harvest black beans. Oh, they're not worth anything, so maybe let's just harvest them and then we'll eat one. Oh wait, there's an avocado. Let's plant that too, just so we can work on getting her gardening skill up, because that will be important very soon. What is her gardening skill at? Oh, like almost 2. Her fabrication skill is moving very slowly. Oh, okay. I think this avocado needs to be, I think it'll be a tree. That is my bad. We'll plant it there. That should work. I feel like while we're here, I want her to like woodcraft. What did I say? Craft some things just so we can have some things to sell. It probably makes sense to do at least one table sale before we move, just so we're not completely out of money. Oh, she found a 6-pack of chilled green tea. All right, let's craft some sculptures. We'll do a dragon sculpture to start. I just noticed these plants here, and I think I'm gonna just take advantage, because we really need the money, and sell the strawberries and black beans growing here, and we'll sell well, actually, I think we need the soy, so I might actually have her harvest those, and then we could grow that, because I think we can use that for candles. I might be wrong. I don't know. Okay, so she did complete 2 sculptures. The dragon sculpture was in good quality, but this elephant sculpture is broken. So I don't know if she'll make any money on that. She did find some berry waffles just now. You can decide if you want to eat those or not. I would probably suggest not. The end of the last episode, her selling table like glitched out, so I need to buy her a new one. I'll give her the money back for it. I don't know why that happened. I think I want her to prioritize diving for some items that we can sell at the table. We'll do a sale, and then we'll kind of see where we're at with moving. Girly does need to eat though, so I'm sorry to do this to you. I feel like she would eat the spoiled waffles. A girl's gotta do what a girl's gotta do. Not next to the couple. Okay, also dude, you need a shirt. Hopefully you don't throw up after eating this. You want to flirt with someone, you want to enthuse about the outdoors. Okay, she can't go like 3 hours without talking to Blue, so we'll have her send him a flirty selfie. I don't know how she's kept her phone on, but she has. This is not a flirty selfie, but okay, that's fine. Hey babe, I just ate some spoiled waffles. I'm really not feeling good. So anyways, I'm gonna have her do some dumpster diving and then we'll do a quick sale. So we'll do dive for deals. Oh, she found a Madame Zoe. I've never found one of those before. Is that with the like kid stuff pack or something? Like the little Pokemon-esque things? Complete your Simmies collection today. Well, we probably won't do that. We'll probably just sell it, but good to know. I guess let's go back to our lot and we'll do our trash cans there and do the sale there. I will be so excited when I don't have to take her here anymore. Like, I'm so over it. I want her to have her own place so bad. Okay, well, unfortunately, none of her trash cans have anything in it, so I think if she naps in it, that maybe it would fill up. It worked a couple times, so we'll see if it works this time. Get in there. Yeah, she can't even like go take a shower. She's so scared of the rats. A little cold shower. We'll do it a couple times. You'll be fine. All right, let's stock the table. I think we're going to put the little collectible thing she found. We'll put the green tea. We'll put her poor sad little sculpture, and then her decently good sculpture. The rats are making it really hard to keep tending this table, so let's just clear it, put it in our inventory, and we're gonna take it to another lot because she just cannot with all the rats. I feel like maybe it makes more sense to do it here anyways because there's already like a market that goes on here, so it's not as weird. She doesn't stand out as much. Last episode, I think it was, she voted for this to be a maker space, so I think there should be like some fabrication machines now, I believe, here. Yeah, up here. Okay, let's stock the table, and then I do want to mark the prices up just because what we have to lose anyways, and we'll do like 50%. I think we might have our first customer. He walked up to us very excited about something. And guys, I just realized that for hours I only had her tending the table and it was never started as a street sale. Okay, we're giving a little bit of a sales pitch. So maybe that'll help. A celebrity? Literally 2 episodes in a row. She has a celebrity shopping at her table. Celebrities hanging out around our table works out very well for us because then we always have people just like looking at our table. Oh my gosh, guys, things are happening. We're getting like little influence points too, which is cool. Oh my gosh, that little collectible thing for 150 simoleons. Girl, good job. Let's end the street sale. I'm so sorry, I have the hiccups. So sorry if my voice sounds crazy. I feel like this is like another vendor in the area and she's like, I've seen your stuff around and I really respect what you're doing and nice job clearing out. So let's go ahead and put this table back in our inventory. We're going to go to bed, kind of fix up our needs, and then I think we're going to move first thing. Okay, I actually think before we leave, bring her up here to start on the rug before we kind of end this day. So she's still just level 1, so we'll just start with a rug and we will go ahead and do that, and that is for our gig. So once she's done with that rug, then we can send that off and then we'll have plenty of money to move and kind of get started. Okay, she finished her second gig. I'm so proud of her. Let's send it off to the client and then we can wrap today up. I feel like we need to throw some sort of party for the fact that we have hit over 1,000 simoleons. Excuse me, we're trying to celebrate here. But anyways, we have hit over 1,000 simoleons. Y'all, I'm so proud of us. And honestly, I think she's going to be able to move, and we might be able to even like get a couple things to like her survive, you know? So that is pretty freaking awesome. Let's grab her a little breakfast snack. I know, girl, we're almost done. Your Sims household refused to pay their property taxes for over 4 weeks. As a result, your name is now on the papers. Okay, I'm deleting that. There are no property taxes here. Oh, it's her last meal under the bridge, guys. It's like a little bit bittersweet because this was like the beginning of Celine having independence, doing things on her own, and she really stuck it to her parents with this one. They have quite literally, her dad has called one time and that's it. So clearly she made the right decision in cutting them out. Let's come up here into the daylight and officially move out of this lot. Also, can we talk about all of these cats being scared of the mice? Like, isn't it literally your job to protect us from mice? That was very anticlimactic because I forgot she doesn't have cell service here. Please hold. We just had to borrow our boo's Wi-Fi for a minute. I think he would understand. In fact, I think we're gonna tell him that we're moving today, and then he can kind of ponder whether he wants to join us or not. Now we're gonna move. Guys, she did it. She officially lives on her own lot. I cannot believe she made it here. I am so proud of her. She's just got her 2 bags, and I think this is the perfect time to invite Blue over and tell him the good news. Hey babe, you want to come over? I have a surprise for you. I have some really good news. Babe, guess what? I officially live here. And he's gonna be like, no freaking way, babe. I am so proud of you. I knew that you could do it, and you did it all by yourself. And I think she is going to ask if he wants to move in with her. I think he's saying yes. Oh my god, he said yes. All right, Baloo is moving in with Celine, and just a reminder that he cannot bring any money with him. They're going to go do a little bit of celebrating on their own for this massive milestone in their relationship. We're going to give them some privacy, let them enjoy this new phase of their relationship, and then we'll have to get right back into the hustle. But this is a really, really awesome moment for Celine and Blue. The no protection was used notification is actually freaking terrifying. It literally has protection in her inventory. I do not understand. I genuinely think ever since she had that pregnancy scare, and then obviously you saw she like dressed up as a Juno for Halloween, I think that she wants to be pregnant. Like, I don't know if he like cares one way or the other, but girl is definitely trying to put a bun in the oven as if we can afford that. Her moodlet says dirty flirty. This gives a whole new meaning to getting down and funky, doesn't it? Well, Celine looks like she is getting to know her neighbors already by playing basketball. So I think that we should just let her do that. Get to know the new area, maybe do a little bit of fishing, dumpster diving, just kind of checking out what there is around here, and just enjoy this new milestone that she has hit with her boo. Okay, after recording like an hour or something of gameplay muted, I had to step away for a day or so and come back. Really all that happened in the time that I was muted was I set up a little like shelter for them, had her repair the burnt furniture she had found in the dumpster, troubleshooted some weird issues where they couldn't sleep in the bed she had found, so I had to sell them and buy them a new bed, and ultimately they have right now 1,800 simoleons thereabouts. So we're doing actually pretty well. We did do a bunch of fishing, so I'm thinking that maybe we do a sale, like a table sale, and she could sell some of those fish. I do want to just take a moment though and kind of assess where we are at with the challenge so far. So let's hop over to the challenge rules for this generation and just kind of get a lay of the land. Okay, so starting with the storyline, we did start out homeless. Main events for this generation of the challenge. You want to build your own home on your own lot and then get married to another homeless sim, which we have already we're not married yet, but we are dating another homeless sim, and they can't bring any money with them upon move-in, which he did not. So goals and tasks, let's just see where we're at. So we don't have any tattoos yet, but I'll discuss that in a minute. Rarely wear makeup and dress casually as possible at all times. We'll check that towards the end. She is starting on an empty lot. So she started on living under the bridge, as you know, and she worked up to buying her own lot. So we're just going to check that off. She is self-employed with the freelance career. So the goal is that she must build and live in a suburban style micro home for her entire life. Once she's an adult, she can't upgrade to a tiny home. Her house needs to be filled with plants. She needs to foster a healthy garden. She needs to find love while homeless and marry. So we're about halfway there. We are going to get him a part-time job, and all of our children need to be named after nature. And then we are working on mastering these skills, and she is continuously working on the master maker aspiration. So while I was muted, and they had their little get together showing their friends their new lot and kind of showing them their new start, Celine was feeling a little impulsive. She asked Blue if he would want to go get a matching tattoo with her today to celebrate their home together. So they're going to go do that. They do not have the money for it, but I feel like they are young, they are in love, and they are making not so many smart decisions because of that. Also, I think she might be pregnant. I actually don't know for sure. I just have a theory. She had a moodlet that was like, I feel so fat, and I'm pretty sure that means she's pregnant, but I'm trying not to freak out about that right now. They have made their way over to the local, very rundown tattoo shop. As you can see, so the lot that they recently moved into is actually over here, and most of the neighborhood is like very up and coming, so they're still kind of working on a lot of parts of these neighborhoods, and this is one of them. So this tattoo shop is owned by a family, and my idea is that like they're kind of holding out. They're not selling their land to the cities. So I'll just show you this lot. It's ignore the Halloween decorations, but it is from the gallery. So the creator of this lot is That Spooky Simmer, and it is called the Rundown Tattoo Apartment. I added the debug building here and just some things on the side just to kind of have it like fit in with the world more. Let's go in and see if we can get a tattoo. Like, I feel like most people are probably like, yeah, I don't want to get a tattoo there. But listen, Celine and Blue are not only broke, they're also a little bit naive. How do the Sims say? Lost in dreamland. So let's buy our entry into the tattoo shop, and then we're gonna talk to Kaylee and hopefully get a tattoo from her. We are going to request a custom tattoo, and then we'll pick one from the gallery. So since Celine is just very excited to have her first tattoo and Blue already has some, I feel like he doesn't really care what they get matching. I do think she'd want it to be sentimental and it be like indicative of their kind of current phase in life. So obviously she's a little scared, but you guys are going to be surprised with what their matching tattoo is when they are done. Guys, pregnant Sims can't get tattooed. Y'all, I'm gonna scream. Okay, so how do we think this came up? Like, maybe Kaylee had started tattooing her, as you could see, and she started to like bleed a lot, and maybe she was getting really swollen. Full disclosure, I don't know if anything happens when you're pregnant and you get tattooed. I highly doubt it, but we're just gonna pretend that she was like, you know, you're really swollen and I don't think it's safe for you to get tattooed today. Like, maybe you should, you know, drink a bunch of water and then come back another day. You know, I don't want you to be like bleeding a whole bunch. And so Celine is gonna go talk to Blue and be like, hey, like, I don't know if I'm getting sick or what, but like I was throwing up earlier and now they're saying they won't tattoo me because I'm super swollen. And I feel like Blue would be like, you know, maybe you should just take a pregnancy test. You know, we really haven't used protection and it's better safe than sorry. And she's probably like, okay, but do you still want to get a tattoo? And Blue's like, no, we won't do that. You know, I don't want to do it without you, and I would rather know that you're feeling better. So Celine is actually going to ask Blue if he would come into the bathroom with her and sit with her while she takes a pregnancy test. And if you guys remember, this has happened one time before where he was very supportive and stood outside while she took one. So can we not do it anymore because we waited too long? Because she can't take a pregnancy test anymore. I think that we should send her to maybe the obstetrician, and Blue would just be like, you know, I know we really don't have health insurance, but I feel like we should go see a doctor. So we are going to have Celine go to the doctor for a pregnancy test. A child on the way. Celine wants children and is happy to know one is on their way. She is well into her first trimester too. Oh guys, we have our potential heir already on the way. I cannot believe this. When I say I swear to you I did not plan this, I mean I did not plan this. We have so much to do. We need walls, we need money. Y'all, I'm panicking and I'm not even the one pregnant. Celine has returned home from the doctor and Blue is like, okay, how did it go? Tell me the news. And she's like, well, I have something potentially very exciting to tell you. So we are going to share pregnancy news. Oh, he's so happy, guys. I knew he would be, but stop. Oh, guys, what a cute little family they're gonna be. He's like, babe, we got this. It's gonna be hard. You know, we don't have a lot of money, but we've got a lot of love and we're gonna figure it out. So on that note, I think we need to do a sale table in the world, and we will kind of just get going on that because we unfortunately have run out of time to dilly-dally. I'm just out here stalking this table, and Celine and Blue are just so happy. They don't have a care in the world, and I love that for them. Tend the table and start a street sale. All right, girl, this is for your baby. Guys, we got to start coming up with baby names. Now remember, they do have to be nature themed, so drop your suggestions in the comments below, and the baby will either be born next episode or the one after, so I might use one of the suggestions. Just for reference, we are starting the street sale with 1,764 simoleons. I do want to mark up the price. Oh, I already have them marked up, so we'll just see how much we make. Guys, I think he wants to buy something. Can you guys stop? We're trying to, you know, run a business here. After a long and wet night, the selling table, which Blue did eventually have to take over because our pregnant girlie was so tired. We made about, what is that, like 300 simoleons, maybe a little over. So we broke 2,000 simoleons. I'm not too upset about that. Let's see how Celine is feeling. She's having a lot of pregnancy emotions right now. She's hated and sad about it. I think that she's thinking about her parents. She is quite bummed that they're not in her life anymore. They won't know about their grandchild, and even though she feels good about her decision to leave, I think that it's still it's still really tough. I mean, even if you make the decision to not speak with your family, it still can be really hard. So she's feeling sad. The slightest little things are making Celine want to cry. Hormones are all out of whack, probably. So I feel like we're gonna wake Blue up and he is not having a naughty dream about the tattoo artist. So we're gonna have him try to cheer her up. And what does he want to do? He wants to be mischievous. So maybe he wants to make her smile. He knows that she's having a rough go of it and he just wants to make her smile. So instead of being mischievous, I'm going to have him be a little silly and we'll just complete this and say that that's what he did. See, he made her smile. What? Not right in front of the toilet, guys. Oh, Celine is proposing autonomously to Blue right now. Oh my gosh. Oh, Celine is feeling particularly loyal and committed to her relationships. Trust is important to her. All right, so she was feeling extremely sad about her parents not being a part of her baby's life, and that was when she realized that she wants to show Blue that he is who she wants in her life and is trying to kind of put aside all the people in her life that have disappointed her, like her family. All right, well, back to business. I'm gonna have her use the bathroom, maybe shower in the rain, and then I'm gonna have her and him, I think, do some dumpster diving. As long as she can do that pregnant, I'm pretty sure she can. And when it's not raining, I am gonna have her repair this to get her handiness skill up, but right now I don't want her to get shocked, so we're gonna hold off. This is so nasty. The trash is overflowing. Can he try to clear the roaches at least? Good, we got some royalties from the videos that he had posted. I also want to go ahead and have him get a part-time job. We'll travel with them to the community center lot, and then she can dumpster dive and work on her wood carvings while he does that. Girl, you cannot just show up to places naked. She just does not give any fucks, and I love that for her. And you, I mean, you can stay in your pajamas. What do I care? I want him to get a job, so I'm gonna have her do some... Oh, they're empty. Okay. I'm going to have her work on her wood carving so that we have some things to sell. Maybe this time we'll do the bunny sculpture. Can he like come sit and hang out with her in here? Oh yeah, he can. Okay, so you work on getting a job. So the rules say he can only get a part-time job. What kind of job do we see for Blue? So I'm going to go ahead and get him this job as a backhoe operator, and then maybe as he earns his certifications he can like get higher pay and get a better position. Okay, yay. So he has entered the career. Oh, it is only Saturdays, Sundays. That's interesting. Okay, well, we'll start with that, and we might change it if it's not what we need. Celine is over here working on her sculpture. What can we have him do? I feel like he needs to make himself useful. I also was thinking that maybe we let Celine get back into painting at some point and she could sell her paintings, because obviously that's what she was into when she was still in school and living at home. But at the same time, I don't want it to be too easy to make money. Selling paintings is a really easy way to make money. Okay, so Celine finished a sculpture. We do need to finish this gig for her by tomorrow morning, so we need to make sure we're doing that. But maybe I can have her come over here and maybe plant something. Maybe the bell pepper. Oh, Blue has reached level 6 in gardening. That's good. Do little things here and there to hopefully get her skills up. Oh, Blue's at risk of losing his adrenaline seeker lifestyle. Interesting. I don't really know what he could do to maintain that right now. But yes, I will let you go ahead and dive for some deals. Anything to sell. We're going to go ahead and make a stop over at... Oh my gosh. I'm in the mood to have some naughty time. You in? Okay. I mean, she would definitely say yeah. She's already pregnant. What's the worst that can happen? I guess I'm not sure where they're gonna do it is what I'm more concerned about. Anyways, I'm gonna have them make a stop over at the hostel so that they can... Oh, perfect timing. Ryder just texted saying, I heard you got engaged. I'm so excited for you. Yeah, I thought that they could go over there, announce their engagement, and then Celine can use their computer to chat with the client about for her gig. Where are we? Okay, you know what? At least they're in the stall. Like, remember at the beginning of this series when Celine was like very reserved and like kind of resisted, you know, listening to her urges when it came to Blue. And now she's like, let's get it on in a public bathroom. I mean, good for her. We'll just let them do that and then we'll meet up with them at the hostel. I think that Celine might need like a little bit of hyping up to get the courage to tell all of his friends that they are already pregnant so early on. So I feel like right now he's like, it'll be fine. They're all cool. I've known them for a good amount of time. Like, they're going to be excited for us. I mean, they don't know Celine that well. They've lived with Blue for the better part of a year and only just met Celine. How long would you say that, like, she's been homeless? Maybe, like, a month? No, it really hasn't been that long. They are definitely moving quick. Let's just see how that goes. So I actually ended up leaving Blue at the hostel because he was asleep in his old bed. I just had her come here and make the rug for this gig. That way, when she goes back to grab Blue to go back home, she can just send it off while she's there. What's happening? Is this gonna kill her? What? I have never seen this before. What just happened? It's gone mad. The fabricator's in a fighting mood. Hold on. I gotta see if we got the rug. We're going to run to pick up Blue. All right, got the rug sent off and the client said this rug is pretty nice. This will do, thanks. Let's go ahead and say bye to our friends, and we do need to wake up Blue. Come on, babe, it's time to go home. Come on, I know you're comfortable, but we gotta go back to our place. All right, they made it home. Celine is awake. Oh, look at her little bump. She's so cute. Let's have her get her needs up, and then I think we're gonna do a little renovation. What is in their inventory? Like, I want to make as much money as possible before we do this. We need to save the things that they can grow. Let's go ahead and sell the bikes that she found. Again, maybe she like listed them on Plopsy. We'll put the sculpture in the table inventory. We can compost these piles and just get some bits and pieces from them. And in Blue's inventory, we could put the fish in here, the plumbing upgrade parts. Let's have her put this stuff in our inventory too, just so we can clean up the lot a little bit. Oh, we also have this speaker that she found in the dumpster. My guess is that like a college student or something in the area was moving and just put their furniture in the dumpster. That's what they do in the town I live in. Post this for sale and sell it. That's a good amount of money, and it was in good condition. So thank you to whoever was dumb enough to put that in the dumpster. Can't believe we're already like able to build a structure. I thought we were going to be under the bridge for much longer. Alright, you guys, well, that is going to do it for the third episode of the Whimsy Stories Legacy Challenge. I hope that you're having as much fun as I am with this series, and I really feel like now that we have a roof over our heads, we can get a good head start on everything that we need to do. I'm nervous, but I'm also very excited for this baby. So make sure that you leave name suggestions in the comments below. Remember, they have to be nature themed. With that being said, I hope that you guys are having a wonderful day or night wherever you are in the world, and I hope to catch you guys back here soon in the Lavender Lounge. Bye guys.